Hello, I'm Doreen Williams, the County Commissioner here in Rockdale County, and I'm here with the Commissioner's Corner for the month of May, which happens to be Mental Health Month awareness also. And a couple of reminders. First off, I would like to remind everyone to get their vaccine. As we look at the progression of the pandemic and the progression of vaccinations, we see that illnesses are going down as vaccinations are going up. So if you have not had yours, schedule it. It's not terribly hard to get an appointment. If you have concerns, talk to your doctor about it. But then think about real seriously getting that vaccine. So as we recover from the pandemic, let's talk about some different kinds of recovery. There is definitely recovery from the pandemic, not only globally and nationally and locally, but personally. I think there's a recovery from the pandemic. All of us have been somewhat affected by that. Just like there's recovery from mental health issues and there's recovery from substance use issues. And so some of the information that I have today to share really covers all three of those. So the first thing that really caught my eye when I was looking for something to talk about today was how to go from worrying and planning for the future to taking things day by day. We've had to do that during the pandemic. It's also something that affects us with our mental health, which can affect any substance use issues. So there were some really good ideas that were given, and I wanted to share those with you. First off is be sure to practice mindful thinking and meditation. That's not new. You've heard that over and over again. Second one is one that I really take personally and like, and that's make a list for what needs to be done for the day and complete it. I find that really lowers my anxiety level when I can write it all down. I don't have to remember it, and then I love to check the box. Third is recognize thought patterns that lead to anxiety about today, about the future. Think about ways that you can reframe your thoughts. The fourth way is to find small ways to reward yourself. And I do that. There's a TV program that I like that if I've done a lot of my work and I need to sit down for a few minutes, I sit down and watch that program. It just sort of takes my mind off of everything, and then I find that I'm picked back up and I'm ready to go again. Yours might be reading a good book, it might be listening to music, there's lots of things to do, but definitely take time to reward yourself after you complete something on your list. And then the last one is one I've heard about, but I hadn't really thought about, but I practiced it today. Practice grounding techniques such as the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, which means look for 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. So by using all of your senses, you ground yourself, bring yourself back here, and you get outside of yourself because you're looking around and looking for those other things. So that was really something that impressed me about these particular suggestions. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the Opening Doors to Recovery program, because it falls right along with this, because the whole goal is, of course, to reduce and prevent recidivism, and this is the key, and to promote recovery. It has to be linked to recovery. The ODR program emphasizes 4 areas: ensuring adequate treatment, identifying safe housing, helping participants develop a meaningful day, which we just talked about all the different ways that you could have a meaningful day, and then using technology to facilitate recovery. So that technology really impressed me with all the things we've been able to do with Zoom to connect and to stay connected with other people, even with ourselves. ODR, Opening Doors to Recovery, was specifically designed as a recovery program. We will be starting that up with Viewpoint Health and working towards getting that set up pretty quickly, hopefully within the next month. It's going to make a difference in our community. It's going to make a difference for those who are coming out of our jails, anybody coming out of a hospital, anybody who's in mental health crisis or substance use crisis. So in conclusion, I have 3 suggestions. Take care of yourself, practice self-care, and connect with others. Have a great day.